Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome to 8 West. We're excited to kick off another week. We have Terri back with us.
How about we're reunited because you were off the last couple of days of the week that I was here, and then I was off all last week. So how's it going?
How have you been? Yeah, exactly.
Great.
You had last week off, like a lot of people are maybe tuning back in after being on last week
for spring break.
I know you did a lot over your time off.
I sort of had a staycation, but one of the highlights was yesterday, the weather. Oh my, how about if we give a big hoorah to Mother Nature? 85 degrees.
It was gorgeous outside.
It was an amazing day, and I actually had the opportunity with our intern Josh to head to Fifth Third Ballpark. It was the Whitecaps home opener, and also ended up to be their season opener because the field in Lansing has been unplayable the last couple of days. This was the first time the Whitecaps had a chance to play a game this season. The final game, 13-12, the Whitecaps won. It was a very exciting day.
And they played the Lansing Lugnuts, which is a great team.
A great team, and it was a wonderful day at the ballpark. Well, Josh and I were out there to shoot what happened right before the game.
Okay.
There was a there was a flash mob where, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen video of these things where a group of people just kind of, it's pre-planned, but they get together.
But not everyone knows about it.
Not everybody knows about it.
Only certain people do.
Right. The people who were involved in it know. It starts out in the beginning of the flash mob event, out in the center part of the diamond with the Zumba ladies from the YMCA, downtown Grand Rapids, kind of taken to the field, and then they all ended up dancing. So they had dancers on the first base dugout, dancers on the third base dugout, dancers in all of the rows, doing the exact same moves at the exact same time.
That is so
great. And the coolest part is, nobody really knew that it was going to happen at the beginning. When these two ladies walk out on the field dressed as baseball players, people are thinking, what are they doing? And then more people join in, more people join in. It was just, it's kind of one of those exciting things that can happen.
What a way to start a season. We're talking home opener, 85 degrees for the game. You know, they're starting things off there. We previewed a little bit on Friday, their wonderful food that they're having. But it's just so exciting, and I think yesterday's weather just really got people outside and invigorated people.
Get you in the spirit.
Wonderful, warm weather we hope to be having from here on out.
Well, you know what? It won't be from here on out. This is going to be kind of one of those interesting weeks around here, unfortunately. I do have a report for you because I know that you're really excited about the new food item. The Chicks and Sticks ended up winning the big food.
The one you didn't vote for that one? I did.
Okay, Rachael.
And that was kind of controversial because it was healthy. It says, who goes to the ballpark for healthy food?
Well, I have to tell you, I kept my eye open on to the display, that concession. Nobody. I didn't see a single person buying that. So I think people voted because they thought it was the healthy thing. So Scott Lane, who's one of the operations managers, and I are both huge Spam advocates. So he and I are spearheading the Spam 2012 at the ballpark. And it's going to be the campaign, and it will be called the 8 West Sandwich. I said Rachael will have no part of that.
Well, I even think that Chicks with Sticks works as a side dish. I said, you know, I would get a hot dog, and then I would get the vegetables on the side instead of getting fries or something like that. So I would kind of mix it with some of the old standbys, but it's kind of nice to feel like you're having some nice, healthy options at the ballpark.
So anyway, I laughed with Scott. I said, I don't think Rachael would go for having that called the 8 West. She's way too healthy.
Maybe we could have two.
We could have two.
Yeah,
exactly.
That would be a lot of fun. Well, I did some really, I guess, celebrating of the weather yesterday myself, and it was really interesting because spring's been here, but it just really hasn't felt like spring. It was just a gorgeous day. There were people outside everywhere we went. We ran a lot of errands. We did some great things over the weekend, and I was thinking, I'm like, there are 3 things that we did this weekend that are sure signs of spring for our family, and so I just wanted to share some of them because maybe some of you are in the same boat too. We have wanted to go swimming so bad. And of course, a lot of pools are not open yet, outdoor pools. Considered the lakeshore, but the beaches aren't open yet. I mean, that takes a lot of work to kind of grade the sand and take the fences down and everything. And so we decided to go to our athletic club and go swimming, which was just fine because the pool was so warm, but we are just dying to kind of get out and swim and do some of those activities that we haven't done since last year.
Well, you know, I know you and Bryce are big advocates of getting swimming lessons done at a very early age, and Coco did them a year ago. How did she do in the water? Did she remember it all?
She retained everything, and she's like a little bit more brave this time, so she's actually, it's a little bit scary because she jumps right in. And so we have to monitor, and so we're planning to start our lessons again this spring, just in preparation for the summer. So that's one of the things.
Perfect.
Also, during my errands, I couldn't resist going out and about. I've kind of said goodbye to the boots and the like heavy shoes because it's just been so nice. And so you're pulling out the sandals and you're seeing them more, and it's a little inspiring in the stores to see all the great fashions they have. Well, you know, I'm always searching for deals. I brought in a couple pairs. I couldn't resist. I got a pair of kind of shoes that are kind of cutouts, kind of really funky for spring for myself and for Coco as well.
So cute.
Yeah, the girls had to get their sandals on.
Perfect.
And then one more thing. This morning, I had it planned yesterday. I'm like, you know what? I'm really craving an iced coffee.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I went to the coffee shop and asked for an iced coffee. And I know that some of them have been doing them all winter long, but a lot of them don't even have their coffee that they use for the brewed coffee, for the iced coffee yet. They said, we're probably not doing that for another month or so. So I got a iced Americano instead. That's espresso with like water.
Did it kind of hit the spot?
Yeah. It did. Fantastic. So those are signs of spring. I know you probably all have your own. I saw people out doing lawn work over the weekend.
That's a big sign of spring. I know. Well, it's interesting because one of my sure signs of spring is spring cleaning. And, you know, I had the whole week off. Didn't really go any place. I went and watched Jacqueline play in a couple of golf tournaments. But otherwise, I was pretty much stuck close to home. I did some major purging.
Good for you.
Oh, my word. So I have to tell you, if you're in the boat doing spring cleaning, you know, we've had our friends from Goodwill on a lot over the last year and a half.
They're awesome.
And they say, don't throw away anything, bring it to us. And they make it so easy for you. So I just want to show you, this is the main drop-off center. This is the one in Granville, which is pretty convenient to my house. And so literally, you back the car right up to the entry, and then you just can kind of pull in your different packages, boxes.
Okay, so what did you purge? I'm certain that there was a closet purge involved, but did you really do like kitchen and other areas of the house too, or mostly closet?
I actually did not get a chance to do kitchen stuff. That's on my next wave down. But this was drawers, bookshelves, closets.
Wow.
You know, all those things that it's easy to kind of tuck things away. It was a really big purge. So now I'm totally motivated. It makes it so much easier when Goodwill just, you know, can back right up, drop it all off.
Get
your tax donation for next year. Already thinking about 2012's tax return by donating things this year. And you know they put it to great use.
I know, and it really just makes you like clear things out, and there's so many people that can have good use of the things that you're no longer using.
Yeah, and the great employment training programs, of course, that help hundreds of people every year get jobs.
Well, a great opportunity coming up a little bit later this month. You know, I don't know if you know this, but the first house that I ever bought, when my husband and I, it's our first house, we bought a house in Heritage Hill.
Oh, I didn't know
in this neighborhood.
Really?
Yes, we did.
I had no idea.
And for those who may have seen Wood TV or stopped at our studios for some reason or other, been a guest on one of our shows or taken a tour, our station is located in the Heritage Hill neighborhood in Grand Rapids.
When we're giving direction to people, I say, you know, when you go out of the business district and it looks like you're going into a neighborhood because our station is in a neighborhood. It's one of the most beautiful
old
historic
houses.
Neighborhoods in all of West Michigan. Heritage Hill. We're so lucky to live.
Yes, and they have their home tour. Yeah, it feels like that, doesn't it? We actually, there's a home tour that happens every year. Some people may be familiar of it, and it happens May 21st and 22nd. And so you can go through a number of houses that weekend and really see these beautiful homes. Like our home was built in 1880.
Really?
And restored, and we put a lot of work into it. And actually, that's the thing that made me decide I like new construction.
Okay.
That we lived in that really old house as our first house.
It's really beautiful and very well
I love the houses.
A lot of work.
I do. There was a lot of work, and it was actually a really great experience too.
Yeah, and some of these homes, I mean, they are just gorgeous. They literally, you know, they don't build them like this anymore.
They sure don't.
The woodworking, the stoneworking, the craftsmanship, it's really amazing.
And so we're saying, okay, one of the homes in the Heritage Hill neighborhood was honored by This Old House magazine, and it's in the list of best old house neighborhoods. And so in this recent edition, they are highlighting the beautiful homes that we have here in Heritage Hill. There's 1,300 of them that comprise this beautiful neighborhood that is pretty much just east of the downtown heart of Grand Rapids.
Right. It is really amazing, you know, within walking distance to so many great things. And, you know, a lot of these old homes have now been broken up into apartments, and the quality is still there, and they've maintained it through the years. So what a great opportunity to be featured in a nationally known publication like this. I know.
What an honor. It really, you know, shows. And then there's the Almost Lost book also that talks about the renovation of a lot of these houses. It's $25. And then you can always check out, we'll put that website on our Facebook page and on our website so people can easily get in touch with that if they want to do that research.
Well, that sounds great. Okay, now one other thing I have to say, before you left for your little mini vacation, it was April 1st, and I was very afraid that you were going to play a trick on me, because you know how much I'm deathly afraid of snakes, right? And so your eye was twinkling all week, and you said, you're going to have a little special visitor here from the zoo. From the zoo, exactly. So anyway, Saturday I was at Pilgrim's Run watching my daughter Jacqueline play golf, and one of the girls in her group had hit an errant shot, and so we were all kind of traipsing around in this little wooded area looking for this lost golf ball. And as we're looking around, her coach walked by, and he said, hey, watch out, there's a snake right there. And I had to get a shot of it because you were the first person that came to my mind. I thought, was Rachael up here? But check this out. I have never seen a snake this color in Michigan.
Well, it's lucky that it blends in. I think you'd feel this way more often. They're everywhere.
And so then this was on the 9th hole. And so for the rest of the round, every place I stepped, I was looking. So it was just amazing. The other cool thing that I saw, well, not cool, but cold, there was actually still snow in the sand traps at Pilgrim's Run on Saturday. I'm guessing that's gone now after the real warm air from yesterday, but it was just kind of one of those cool, you know, the snakes are coming out of hibernation, the snow is melting, time for golf.
That's what I'm telling you, signs of spring.
Exactly.
They're all over the place.
They are all over the place.